wanted to talk to you about saving money and the best place to save money for individuals and for business owners that I've found and that I use in my life. And that is we set up insurance. I set up insurance contracts with mutual insurance companies for individuals and for business owners um, to a place to store money. And this money, when we put into these kind of contracts, it's earning interest for you. These insurance companies are mutual insurance companies. We use mutuals, and they have to be a certain way. These mutuals are designed in the way they do business to benefit you the best. Um, so your money works the best for you. It performs the best, which that's my job to guide you through that and set that up with you. But what we do, it's with the contract is a life insurance contract with these mutual insurance companies, but we're not focusing your money to apply towards the death benefit. So let's say for every $100 you put in the contract, $10 buys you life insurance, $90 goes in the cash accumulation side of the contract. That cash is growing with interest, and these mutual insurance companies also, they're not required to pay dividends, but on the performance of the company, they pay annual dividends, and they've paid these for many, many, many years running. And we set these up with the strong companies that pay strong dividends, because obviously that's how our money grows even more. If this was a stock insurance company, those dividends would get paid to stockholders. They'd be beating their fist wanting those dividends. And these corporations, if that's the way these insurance companies were structured, they're at the mercy of the stockholders. They got to make them happy, which can cause sometimes some issues for the policyholders and the good of the company, in my view. With the mutuals, we own the company, the contract holders. So the money that we're putting in the contract and the contracts, we control them. The insurance companies administer it, make it perform. Our money that are in the contracts, the way it earns interest and makes us money is not volatile. It's not hooked to the stock market. They have other investments that they use. Um, the dividends that come in every year, I say every year, they're not guaranteed every year, but the companies have been paying them for, some of the companies you can look up, they've been paying them for 90 to 100 years straight, every year, the dividends, which makes your cash grow. That's what it's all about. But the reason we save money here and put money into this type of program, it does so much for your family or your business. God forbid, while we're setting this up and we've got it active and in force, and your money's working for you, there's a death benefit over here. The death benefit's always growing from day one. The cash value is always growing from day one. If you walk out the door of life unexpectedly, your beneficiary, whoever that would be, whether it's your wife, your mother, your family member, your business partner, a corporation, whoever this might be, they're going to get the death benefit, which typically is not a taxable event of that money. It's just going to transfer wealth over to whomever is the beneficiary um, on the contract. Um, Obviously, we do it for the living benefits. I just want to tell you, worst case scenario, if something happened to you, you've got something for the others to go on with and live if you went on. That's what the life insurance side's for, if you passed on. But the cash side of the contract is what we're really focused on here, because the cash is working for you. It's building. You're putting your contribution into this, whether you do it monthly or annually, and it's building. Usually these contracts, you'll see year 5 to year 7, that the amount of money or the amount of growth in the cash is more than you've put in the contract. So you've got a death benefit year 5, year 7, well, all the way through it, but year 5, year 7, your cash has outperformed the amount you've put in it. But here's the great thing: from year 1, when we start the contract, we're able to borrow money from these contracts, and we can borrow 95% of the cash value in the contract. Um, and I'll go over that with you in more detail one-on-one, how that works. And basically, we're creating a banking system and creating a family bank or a business bank that you basically can reach into and do your own banking here yourself, from a small scale to a large scale, to buy properties, to buy vehicles, to go on a vacation, 5,000 or whatever the number is. But when you spend it this way, the 5,000 or the 30,000 or whatever the money is you take out and use in your life for whatever you want to, it's not actually coming out of the contract. Your cash, say you want to borrow $5,000, it stays there working for you. The insurance company gives you the money out of their portfolio. Your cash is just collateralizing it, and I'll go through the way that works for you and the way we structure it for you to pay it back during your working years. So your money just keeps snowballing and growing with your money paying back, your interest that you're getting paid, the dividends coming in that you get contributed to the account per the company's performance. And the other great benefit is you working through this all through your life, and then when you retire, all the cash we've piled up, and in some cases that I've set up, the clients have over, we'll say $1 million, over $1 million piled up in cash, and they retire. Well, now they're going to start pulling that money out. The insurance company starts loaning them the money, and they'll loan them up to, like I was saying, 95% of them. So they got $1.5 million in there. They'll loan it out to them, and it doesn't take long to build that kind of capital because 30,000 a year over 30 years. You do the math. You got the $1 million sitting there. So but there's so many different ways to set up. But where I'm going with this, the money you take out when you retire is not a taxable event. You don't have to pay income tax on that money. And I'll go through that with you in more detail on how that works so it's set up and structured properly. Don't take it the wrong way. Reach out to me at George@BryantFinancial.com or 352-267-8330. Text me if I don't answer. I'll be glad to call you back as soon as I can. I'll go through this in detail with you. But it's the best place to put your money that's not going to be volatile. You've got it sitting in a safe or in a savings account. It's not working for you, earning interest. You're not getting the dividends. Where in this case, you're getting the interest, you're getting the dividends as long as the company performs as planned. And on the other side, if something happened to you, walk out the door alive, being the who we're insuring, you've got the death benefit sitting there. So if something happened, your people you've left behind are taken care of with that death benefit. So reach out to me. We'll go over it in more detail. Appreciate your time and watching the video. Always here to help. Thank you.